So welcome back for another video, everyone. Thanks again for tuning in. This is going to be part 3 of my PS3 collection, an ongoing process of me trying to catalog exactly what I have in my collection. The main focus is to take the physical copy and do a comparison to my spreadsheet copy, which can be spotty at best. Sometimes I miss cataloging the game coming in or getting rid of one that's gone out. So this will be a way for me to do like a double check, and at the same time maybe have an actual physical look at a game and decide whether or not I want to keep it in my collection. Thanks for everybody for leaving comments. I was going to go through and give some shout outs or some recommendations that some people have passed on, but there's been too many, and I think if you're tuning in you just sort of want to see the games. But if you haven't done so yet, check out part 1, part 2 of the PS3 collection, as well as check out the comments. There was a lot of great suggestions by people, so maybe they might give you some ideas of what PS3 games to add to your collection if you haven't done so yet. So without further ado, we got quite a stack here, so let's get going and plow right through this. They're not alphabetical like the first two. These have been mishmashed all over the place, so there's no rhyme or reason to how you're going to see them. First one, have not played. That's a 505 game. This is Sniper Elite V2 Silver Star Edition. This is one of those games where obviously you're playing as a sniper, but you can see the bullets, like when you take your shot. If the bullet, when it goes through the body, it does like an X-ray shot where it shows the damage internally. Like say the bullet hits a bone, it'll show like the bone breaking or things like that. So yeah, and this takes place in Berlin, 1945. So I wanted the mainly to try. I'm sure it's a real fun one. A game that I love on the NES. And I think they did a better job on the NES than they did in the arcade, but this is Bionic Commando. Capcom game. I'm sure you're well familiar with it. If not, I would definitely check out the NES version. I know there's also a PC one that I saw a gameplay walkthrough of and really enjoyed it. So when I pulled this one out, I thought it was strange because I for some reason I thought we'd already talked about this. So this is the orange box collection, for lack of a better term. So 5 games in one. Half-Life. It's got Half-Life 2, Episode 1, Episode 2, Portal, and Team 2 Fortress. Now, I thought we had talked about this, and we did. I want to say in part 1 of the collection. No, part 2 of the PS3 collection, because here it is here. And this is the first one that we mentioned, but you'll see the difference in the covers. This one's white, whereas this one I just mentioned has the orange cover, which I like. And the backs are a little bit different too. And then there's the differences with the front. I don't know what the difference is with these guys. I'm assuming they're the same games. So that might be why I was keeping both, just because of the variance in the covers. If anyone knows, that'd be great to just leave me a message in the comments below. So I'll mix them up. Fan of the series, and I've grown to like the band a lot more than I did when they were first out. Guitar Hero Metallica. So this has over 20 songs from Metallica. One I haven't tried yet, but I've been meaning to, Back to the Future, the game. It's got cartoonish graphics, I want to say. Sort of like, I want to say like Nickelodeon style. I don't know if you can see that in the back. But I'm interested in giving this one a try. Definitely want this one in my collection. This is Metal Gear Solid, the HD collection. It's got Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear 2, Sons of Liberty 3, Snake Eater, and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. So the only one I haven't played, as far as I can remember, is the Peace Walker game, and I'm not sure why. That may have just come out at a point in time where I just wasn't, I didn't have the time for it, or maybe I just played too many Metal Gear games and needed a break. Monopoly Streets. I prefer to play the physical versions, obviously, board game style, but it's always interesting to see how they translate over on digital media, video game style. So I like picking up board games that are game collection video or games. I like this one since I played it on the PS1. I haven't tried this one yet though, but this is Driver San Francisco. Very similar from what I remember to the this even has someone's, that's not mine, but someone's original price up here. $28. Wow. What was I saying? Very similar to the driving style of I want to say like the Grand Theft games. I like wrestling games. Haven't tried this one yet. Lucha Libre, Heroes del Ring. So if you're into wrestling, more specifically Lucha Libre wrestling, which is the Mexican style, check this one out. I heard it's good. I've heard people talk about it. 007 Legends. This one deals with Moonraker, Die Another Day, and On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and License to Kill, and Goldfinger. So I haven't tried it, but I'm assuming it's chapters based on certain parts of those 5 movies. Saints Row 2. I've heard people like it. I don't have any interest, I think, in ever wanting to play this. So this might be one that I let go. Free up some space. I don't think I've tried this one. And I know the only reason I have it is because it's part of the Final Fantasy catalog, but this is Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. So, don't know. Grand Theft Auto, Episodes from Liberty City. This has got The Lost in the Dam and The Ballad of Gay Tony, which I haven't tried either of them. I'm sure they're fine. I just haven't, it's got everything. I just haven't done more of like the sub-story, side story games after playing like the main versions of the Grand Theft Auto series. Well, I'm sure it's fantastic, and at some point I'll get around to doing it. I hate the Sonic gameplay style. I don't really care for the character. Sonic Generations. You can play as, I guess there's 2 different game styles, classic Sonic and then modern Sonic. I don't know what the difference is, but this might be one that I dump off. I like those old ATV style of racing games, stunt games, more specifically for the PS2, like ATV Off-Road Fury and stuff like that. So that's pure. I'm assuming it's the same. I think this is more specifically racing games, racing circuits, as opposed to freestyle, but I could be mistaken. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. I've played the first couple of Fallout games, though I've never finished them just because they were extremely hard. Really long, and I just end up getting more frustrated and just couldn't bring myself to spend all the time I needed to finish them. But I will keep that one. I do like the military style games, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Though I prefer playing the more of like the World War One, World War II style of games. I just like that old style, old school military weapons and whatnot, as opposed to these ones tend to be more fast paced, in my opinion. Hunted Demon's Forge. I've got no idea what this one is. It's a Bethesda game. Looks like it's third person, I want to say, based on the pictures, but I will keep that one. Lego Rock Band. I don't know. These are just fun, kooky little games. Why not? I think if you like the other Rock Band games, you probably want to have this in your collection. Or if you're a fan of the Lego style games. Haven't played this one, but I have played the first one, and I really enjoy the concept behind it. This is Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. Epic Mickey 1 was actually the first game that I bought for my wife, so I thought she might like it, and she never really played it. Oh, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I don't think this is a very good one, but just because it has a bunch of the characters for a lot of the games. I think that's why I have it in my collection. I like racing games. Haven't tried this one yet, though, but this is Formula 1 2011. Got to remember to put the books in properly so they don't get wrecked. Tekken 6. Again, I'm not a fighting game guy, but you never know. I still tend to collect a lot of the fighting games just because I know people find them popular. Great movie. And I think this was also a game I bought for my wife, Ratatouille. And we did play it together for a little bit. I don't think she's just not a gamer, which is unfortunate, but because then she might appreciate my collection a bit more. Game of the Year edition, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Again, I've got PS4 Uncharted collection. I've played that, half finished that. Haven't tried this one. Bulletstorm Limited Edition. Looks to be like a third-person style shooter. This is where we get sketchy, and these are ones that I know I probably wouldn't mind to try to play, but I can't even bring myself to really do it, it seems. So the first one's Battlefield 4. Obviously, it's probably similar to like the Modern Warfare. Battlefield 3 Limited Edition. This one just had a cool title, I think, from what I remember. Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. Again, it's probably like probably similar to Modern Warfare or Battlefield 3 style of gameplay. It's heavy, too. And then this one, obviously, is a no-brainer. AC/DC Live Rock Band Track Pack. So there's over 16 AC/DC songs. Oh, and they just popped out. 16 AC/DC songs on here. So if you're a fan of the band and the game, it's a must-have. All right. One pile down. Again, like I mentioned, if you're a fan of the games, you should have this. Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Another fighting game that I'll never probably play, Soul Calibur 4. No manual known. I like the racing games. This one's weird. Flip the books around. Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. Another Rock Band game. Rock Band Country Track Pack. These two could be ones that I get rid of. I don't see myself ever playing them, though I think the first one people enjoyed. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. But Infamous, and then obviously Infamous 2. Again, these could be ones that I just get rid of. Another Guitar Hero. This is Smash Hits. All master tracks. The best of Guitar Hero music now for the full band. Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. I always see this game in the wild, not just this one, but the same name style. And I get excited because I think they're good. But I never hear anybody talk about them, so I have no idea. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. Could be a title that just turns everybody off, but it just looks like it'd be a fun game to play. Holy, another Rock Band game. Track Pack Classic Rock. Another racing game that just looks like it'd be fun. Blur. So we already talked about the series and the game after it, but this is Fallout 3, one I definitely have played. And like I mentioned before, got difficult, got stuck at one point, and then I just moved on to something else. This could be one that I get rid of because I haven't liked the gameplay or the series since probably the original version of it. And this is Prince of Persia. So that one could be on the hit list. If you're a fan of the series and probably the movies, you might want to play this one and try it. Lego Harry Potter Years 1 to 4. If you like those long RPG style games, like Skyrim and whatnot, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. This could be one I get rid of. Another Bethesda game. This is Rage Anarchy Edition. I don't know. Haven't tried it. Haven't heard anybody say, ooh, you got to play this one. So that could be on the way out. I think I've tried this one. I don't think I gave it its fair shake, though. This is Dead Island. Fan of the books, the movies, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I picked this one up. Lord of the Rings, Lego. I think I probably just grabbed this one because it was a Square Enix game. Aside from that, I don't see myself rushing out to try this one right away, but Sleeping Dogs. It's got sort of, to me, it's got like a, it takes place in Hong Kong, so it's got like a Yakuza mob style feel to it. Again, another fighting one I'll probably never play, but this is Mortal Kombat. the Jack and Dexter Collection remastered in HD. So it's got Jack, Jack 2, and Jack 3. It's a Naughty Dog game, but I don't. Again, I don't see myself playing this one, so this could be on the chopping block too. Now, staying along the same lines, we got Ratchet and Clank All for One. These books in proper. And then finally, still sealed, so that's never a good sign. I think this is like a $2 pickup kind of thing. Port Royale 3 Pirates and Merchants. I think I grabbed this one because it has a feel like one of those Koei games. God damn. I want to say like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, that sort of style, but ocean battles and whatnot, as opposed to being land-based. So finally, our last stack, we got another Valve game, Portal 2. So the individual games as opposed to the collection ones, the Orange Box collection ones. Assassin's Creed. So fun. This is missing, I think, some sort of book or something that was in here, but this is Modern Warfare 2. So it comes with that sleeve, steel book, and then just game and stuff. I'm not sure what it's missing. But anyway, Spider-Man 3, another fun game. This one, he's fighting Venom as the main character. Got a cool black cover on it. This is WWE 2K14. I think it's got Hogan's in it. 30 years of WrestleMania, one epic mode. So it could be a really fun game. I know the wrestling games have sort of tanked in the past couple of years, but I think just need to take a break and redo it. Dude, I got no idea what this one is, except it's like a Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam, I don't know, fighting game. I can't read Japanese. So if anybody knows what the hell that is, I just grabbed it because it was Gundam. And I like the anime. Another wrestling. This is a heavy one. SmackDown versus Raw 2011. Oh, a little bit of the best there is, the best there was, the greatest, the best there ever will be on the front cover. Could do like ladder matches and whatnot in that one. I heard these Riddick games were good. This is Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. And I'm pretty sure there's a earlier version of, or another Riddick game that came out before this one. I did enjoy the Riddick movie, so I don't know. Far Cry 4 limited edition. Again, maybe one that I probably won't get around to ever trying, only because the motivation really isn't there for these Far Cry games. Though I have tried, I think, the first one. Always wanted to play this one and just never have. This is Little Big Planet. Welcome to PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Network. Sort of like an intro to the PlayStation 3 and what it can possibly do. this could be one on the chopping block. Just looking at it sort of makes me want to pass on it. This is Vanquish. No one's ever talked about it as far as I can tell. And yet I still have it. I know some of these games have been pretty good. I think the GBA version is supposed to be really excellent. This is Thor, God of Thunder. So how good it is on the PS3, I have no idea. I'm betting probably not very good. A little bit of TMNT, Danger of the Ooze. Don't know anything about it. So it could be good, could be bad. A game series that I've only played on the PC. So I wonder how the style would be. But again, it's made by Rockstar, so it can't be too bad. Max Payne 3. I'm not really into modern sports games, I want to say. I do enjoy the older style ones, like on the NES, or even the hockey ones on Genesis. But this one is NHL Legacy Edition. The only reason I picked it up at the time, I think because it was worth a little bit of money and I got a really good deal on it. I don't know what it's worth now. It could have tanked or whatever, but again, yeah, I just grabbed it because it was the Legacy Edition. Updated jerseys, rosters, and schedule for the 2015-16 season. And the final two, Lost Planet 2, another Capcom game. I want to say this one is, again, a third-person shooter. Yes. The book is like a freaking novel, as if anyone reads them. And then finally, one of my favorite games in the series, one that you should have in your collection, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Yeah, what more can be said about this one? Excellent gameplay, story. This is the not for resale version, so I think it was included with one of the pack-ins, though I don't remember really for sure 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's what the case was. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4, and that is it. These are the PS3 games that I have currently on my shelves. I dread to think that I have other ones in boxes put away that I can't get to, which I probably do, along with some of my PS2 ones, which is why I haven't finished my PS2 collection yet. But part 3, if you missed part 1 and 2, go back and check it out. Check out the comments because people left a lot of great suggestions. And if you don't mind, give me some suggestions for maybe part 1 or part 2s for other games in here that I'm missing, or continuations in the series. And you heard me mention ones that are on the chopping block. Let me know if you think I should or shouldn't. And we'll see you guys again with another collection video. Thanks again for tuning in. Really appreciate all the support. We're almost there at 1,000 subs. I'm going to be having a free giveaway coming up very, very soon. I almost have all the items or ideas of what I want to throw into it. So stay tuned for that video. Should be up shortly. And we'll see you guys again with another video again real soon.